As the quintessential beast of burden, donkeys have long been used by men.
Even Jesus rode on one when he was going to the city of Jerusalem. Why did he use the donkey? They are very good at taking command and obeying, and when it comes to training, fantastic. They are very easy to learn.
Yet, while donkeys have long been invaluable to men, for perhaps just as long, the same traits that make donkeys tireless and patient workers have caused them to be overused and even abused by their owners. A program run by the Kenya Society for the Protection and Care of Animals, or KSPCA, aims to change that. The goal is to encourage donkey owners to treat their hardworking animals better by emphasizing the moral and economic benefits of doing so.
They are using donkeys because they want to earn a living. So I'll explain to them that if you treat your donkey in a good way, then it will work for you, you will get more profit out of it, you will get money, and your family will be uplifted from that level of being poor to someone who can earn a living because of a donkey.
The program is run by an offshoot of the Donkey Sanctuary, an international group working to promote the welfare of donkeys worldwide, and a key part of the program are these. Harnesses made from locally available material that are designed to be healthier for donkeys than the makeshift harnesses that owners often use. Such harnesses often chafe and cut the donkeys, creating open sores that can invite diseases like tetanus, rabies, and African horse sickness.
We have to ask them, this pulling system you are using is good, it's one part of our harness, but these wounds are caused by the ropes you are using.
The program is not new. Donkey International has been sending money to KSPCA since 1994, and the joint effort has reached donkeys and their owners throughout the country. Services include owner education, traveling veterinary care, recuperative care at the KSPCA facility, and even an ambulance for very sick donkeys. And the Kenyan branch of Donkey Sanctuary has grown such that it will soon become its own entity independent of the KSPCA. We went last week with the KSPCA and Donkey Sanctuary officials to Ongata Rongai to see the program in action. The results were mixed. We saw donkeys saddled with makeshift harnesses built from ropes and rags and old scraps of clothing being flogged down the road with whips. And we were there when a team of donkeys was accidentally driven into a ditch, temporarily trapping a young donkey under the weight of a cart loaded with water containers. The donkey was pulled out, inspected, and ended up being okay. But we also saw donkeys wearing the newer, gentler harnesses and spoke with one donkey owner who makes his own harnesses and teaches others to make them too. At just 350 shillings, the harnesses cost roughly half of one day's work for the drivers we spoke to in Rongai. This man uses a harness of his own making and said that it was healthy for the donkeys, but that he might consider a KSPCA harness as the donkeys are his livelihood.
Tuseme nikiwa nayo niko na kitu miaka 3 kutoka ninunue. Naitumianga kwa kubeba mzigo na kuuza maji. Ila transport naitumianga kila siku. Tuseme labda Sunday tu ndio situmianga.
But all too often, say Donkey Sanctuary officials, are scenes like this. A team of donkeys, after a hard morning of work, left in the midday sun with no food or water while the owner goes to eat lunch. And these donkeys also bore the physical scars of bad harnesses.
As the donkey, as you look at them, they seem to be dull. That means they are not comfortable. As you can see, all the weight which is at the back is coming on the neck. Yeah, there is no saddle no breaching system. You can see the donkey, it has got wounds. The wounds is here. This rope which is passing here, that rope produces a wound. You can see above here there are some wounds with whip. These are whipping wounds which are healing. We have been advising them on how not to whip the wounds.
And so the effort to educate donkey owners continues. For the KSPCA, it is just part of a larger mission to rescue and rehabilitate at-risk animals of all kinds, while encouraging Kenyans to embrace the concept of owning animals, not just for work, but to keep as pets. It is a mission that they have been undertaking since inception in Kenya 90 years ago.
So we want to show that animals are not just like the pigs, a hunk of meat, or the goats, that they are sentient beings. You can touch them. They can relate with humans, and try to give people a bit more empathy to animal kingdom in general.
It is work that is never done and will continue.